recording. Just realized I have hair. Yeah, maybe I have hair. Always had hair. Do I even have any games saved up right now? No. Start new. Let's go to... Do I want to go science or career mode? I don't think I want to mess around with money. I'll just go science mode here, I think. What should I name it? Just name it after my username here. Let's get a little NASA flag, I think. They've just been cooking with Artemis 2 and stuff, so might as well use some of their merch in the game. Okay. I'll have to see how the audio sounds as well. Welcome to Space Center. Nice meeting you. I'm Gene Kerman, flight director. You got construction. All right. I don't know, how's the audio sounding? I can't really tell because I have double audio when I'm looking at my stream preview. Usually I'll be relying on you. Research and development, tracking station, launch pad, space plane hangar, astronaut complex, administration building. Guess I'm moving on. See all these close. Mine is like too loud or anything. It doesn't seem like it. I had a quiet moment, so I just looked at that real quick. You haven't taken your meds yet? Yeah, maybe that. Who knows? Hello, hello. Right mouse button, arrow keys to move around. Got it. It is actually not letting me move around. Okay, awesome. Or... Okay, there we go. I think I get in here. Okay, okay. So we got some that. Let's get an engine at the bottom here, you know. Definitely cooking up some good here. I have nothing here. Oh my. Was it R for road symmetry radial? Where radial? I think radial. What was the was it X? It was X. Let's go with something like this, you know. Couple wings. Nothing crazy here. Gonna get a little science module here. I do not need this many. Really just need one. And then cargo. Don't really need that. Utility, a little parachute. There we go. How are we liking this rocket? I think it looks pretty nice. I like it. Let's those are looking good. Maybe I want to limit the thrust ratio here. I think thrust limiter, what was a good thrust limiter here? Like 30, 40-ish. Let's go 35. Can I close that now? Oops. Okay, well there we go. Let's go and launch this. Let's see how this goes. Beautiful. Beautiful launch pad here. Tiny little rocket. It's oops. Let's do some science, shall we? Alright. I'll keep the experiment. Oh, well, don't I have to... what kind of... I'll have a pilot. I need an engineer to do that. Here, let's just reset that, I think. I'll just reset the canister. Because I want to get some science from higher up. Can I have that? Please. Let's go, can I go radial out? Like that. Yeah, we're zooming. We are zooming with this one. I'll have to remember the controls because there's a lot. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's that. Okay, T is for stability assist. All right. I mean, 1,000 meters up. I think we look at this goo over here. That's pretty good. That's about the highest I'll go, I think. And we are now falling down. So yeah, I think we can. Warning: using physics warping affects structural stability of vessel. I know. And now we go down. Got a little parachute here. We're just falling. Should activate, right? Holy. Looked like we were getting a little close on here, but we're good. Touchdown. Shake Shack has made its appearance to your doorstep on Go FK. Yeah, fair enough. Can I... What's the button to like end the mission here? Messages, resources, alarm clock, action sets, retools. One of those. Is it here somewhere? I don't remember how to flight. Ooh, here, let's go to tracking station. Because I should have my little flight here. Just go get it back with him. Yeah. Can I retrieve this spacecraft? Recover. Recovers vessel. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we got some science. Let's go back, let's go back out. Just a second. Alrighty. Here we are. Research and development. What can we get here? Basic rocketry doesn't seem bad at all. Engineering doesn't seem bad at all either. Getting the temperature is good for science. Coupling is good. I think I can just get both, so I'll just go with both. I'll just research both of those. Okie dokie. Let's go back to the assembly building. Let's, can I just clear this? Create custom actions. Okay, I'll just go with new. And let me delete this. Alright, let's go with another little cockpit here. Alright, there you go. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. How many fuel tanks am I gonna want? Probably a few. Before that, let me add some coupling. Do not want to fall down with all the fuel tanks. Yeah, I'm remembering some keybinds. Pretty impressive. Oh, scroll wheel. Okay. I keep doing wrong things. That was, I guess I'll be having to use everything if I want. I don't really have a side coupler yet, so I'm just gonna go with this. Sure. Let's see how that goes. Get some aerodynamics here. A little bit of that. Communication. I don't think I care about that enough. Science. Now that is something I'm gonna want. Let's just add the science modules to the cockpit here. Let's see, I think I can put down the actions, right? Custom 1. Can I? Deploy, no. Can I observe mystery goo with this? Can I log temperature? Okay, like that. Here, let's go with the crew. Who do I want in here? I want a scientist, I think. Yeah. I think that'll work well. I get the actions going. I get the belt going. Let's launch. I think now the 1 button should work theoretically. Oh, here, let me also get the thrust limiter down. Sure, I'll go 35. And then I'll get it higher up if, well, I guess I don't have to mess around with the thrust limiter because I can just manually control it. So 1 should take everything. Yes. And now, can I reset log temperature, right? Can I review data? I think I have to be like on it for it to actually work. Okay, in that case I'll just reset them. And I'll just try to get some stuff from as high as possible again. Alright. Let's go out here. Let's get stability control, radial out. Okay, I'll just go back to normal stability assist here. I don't think I'm gonna go very high with this. Don't think I'm gonna go higher than I did on my last attempt, if I'm being honest. Here, I can put the throttle on a little bit. Okay, I am going a lot higher actually, I lied. I'm gonna try to start angling myself a little bit here. What's my trajectory looking like on this map here? Not very high, but hey. I'm gonna make it to, oh, I'm easily making it to 30,000 here. Let's do some science. Get some good science. Let's do this to try to collect the data. Yep. And let's collect the data here. Take data. Yep. I think I can just, was it F to go back in here? Oh, B. B to board. What, 40,000 meters now? Anything new here? No, I don't think so. And then I think we're about to start falling down again in a second, so whoops. Can I decouple that? Let's try to get that radial out. The parachute should go out any moment. Whenever we're going down, nice. Do I want more viewers? Viewbot? No. No, I'll deny that. Get out of here. All I want is real viewers, which may not get a whole lot, but hey. If there's anyone in here, appreciate you. Hope you can stick around and enjoy the stream. Well, I'm liking this right now, so hopefully I can entertain some other people at the same time. That being said, we are about to land down on the water. That should be a successful splashdown. What's okay, I gotta go to the keybinds. Let's see. Here's the graphics gameplay. No. Oh, there we go. Recover vessel. Oh, I was on top there. Alright. I get it now. Too unk to remember those things. Unk. I feel like it's not really the case, but yeah. Alright. Bob Kerman, thank you for your science that you've obtained. We have 19 science. We can get some stability here. Radial decoupler, I kind of like that, actually. Barometer is good. Landing strut. Landing strut already, holy. They're trying to get us to go to the moon right now. I think I'll go with some stability for some better wings, and then I don't think I'll be using the nose cone yet, but the radial decoupler for sure. I'll get all the planets here. Does it like tell us like how much the science on there gives us? Or is that showing us like how much I've got? I don't know. We'll figure that out some other time. Alright, time to make a new rocket. Or just edit this one because I don't really hate this one right now. I'm just gonna like add some more fuel tanks. Yes. More fuel tanks with a engine right over here. Let's go with some. Let's add the other rockets first. I think it should be coupling here. There we go. I think I'll just go with a simple. I think I'll just go with something simple here. Is there like a sort of was like a snap thing. I wouldn't mind a snap. We have a coupler and that. Let's just add a couple more doughs, I guess. Not very symmetrical. I'll have to look into the snapping mechanics in a second. And then, well, you know, we did get some aerodynamic stuff, so might as well use it on the two side tanks here. Nice. defense bothered me a lot, but let's not worry about that. I think all the engines go on stage number 1 here, or number 2, which I want to put the thrust number like 30. Sure, let's go 35. And after that, we want to decouple. I want to add another stage where this is decoupling. I like that. That's a lot of delta V. What if I just put thrust limiter here? Is that including the thrust limiter here? It is. Let's go 27. Thrust to weight ratio is a lot. Alright. So for the best over here. Hopefully it's good. Let's turn on stability assist. And I'm thinking we just go at it. That rockets did go on. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should put them a little bit higher. I don't know what like the good thrust to weight ratio is. Maybe I put a little bit more fuel and then more rockets on the side there. Accelerating pretty fast right now. Let's slow down a little bit on that. We're now in orbit. Get rid of those. Oh, the apoapsis is already very high. What's this looking like? No, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. New experiments. We got this. Yep. Okay. That's good. Experiments from space. And then let's collect this data and this data. Yes. I'm gonna go back in. I mean, I just spent all the fuel I got, so I'm just gonna do this. Perhaps this is it's this high. Let's go all the way here. Let's also go. Can I go with the stability assist? Oh, well, not here because I was using time warp. Let's aim retrograde here. Still going slightly up. Is that? Yeah, I don't think anything changed here. Let's slow the time warp down a little bit. Because the physics are not gonna like this. Okay, yeah, we're good. Almost had a couple things explode, but nothing crazy. I think I should be able to start deploying that now. And I think I should be able to turn on the warp physics back on. Nice. And there we go. It's gonna be another successful landing. Right over the water. Was a bigger trip than the last one, that's for sure. Let's recover this vessel. Get some science from space. I'll see if I can go into orbit in a few flights. Nothing insane, but... Oh, we got a bunch of science. Nice. Research center, survivability. Pretty tempting because it's some good science. Heat shield. I should probably go with a heat shield, shouldn't I? Do I have the service bay. I need the service bay. You know, okay, let's go with this. We can get some more science from space. I can just build a better rocket. I'm thinking. First of all, let's learn what's the button for symmetry, or for like No. Symmetry counts. That's not quite what I'm looking for. I think it's toggle snap that I'm looking for. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's C. C's for toggle snap. Perfect. Okay. Let's go with some coupling again. Let's toggle snap. Let's do some of this. Service bay. Let's put the service bay on top here, I'm thinking. Well, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's open this. I'm just gonna put this right down here. I don't know if I can just rotate that. Does that close over it? It does close over it. I'll put this thermometer in here as well. I should now have a barometer, yes. This is going to be collecting the data with my my scientists. I don't actually need to keep all of this. Heat shield, I think that's the heat shield I'm looking for. Get a little heat shield. Let's make sure I'm nice and safe on the way back down from wherever I come back from. I think that would be the wise decision. Let's toggle snap here. It's good enough. Add some. Already have the coupling, that's good. Have that. Aerodynamics is going to be useful for sure. Thermal, already have those. Electrical, I don't need that. Science, let's add a barometer here. Oops. Open this up. Let's remove this. Oh, we already added one. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm silly. I'm a little bit silly. I did say I wanted that as well. That is looking good. I think I'm good, other than Mixing all those up. Thrust to weight ratio here is insanely huge. Let's go with a... 2.17, sure. Sure, we can go with that. And then we decouple that, and then we decouple this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't hit that. Let's try it. Let's give this a shot. Let's turn on stability assist. Let's go with thruster about here. And now we are zooming. Okay. Let's see this apoapsis here. Let's try to go a little more to the side here. It's not letting me aim more to the side. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's turn this up a little bit. Just gonna go till my apoapsis is about... I mean, let's go with a wide orbit. How about we make it about, like 100. Maybe 100,000 meters. Here, let's time warp a little bit. What's my height right now? Pretty good, I think. Let's just go expand that a little bit. I mean, I'm zooming. Let's just go prograde here. I don't think I'm gonna manage to get a full orbit here. Oh, never mind. I think I did. Okay. We got a full orbit. Now we are looking a little low on fuel. Let me just make sure we go retrograde. So if we ever need to go back down, then we can do so. But we can successfully say that we have gone in orbit. Not bad. Let's do some science while we're at it. Nothing too crazy for the most part is what it looks like. Let's go out on the ship here. collect this data here. Restore. Log pressure data. Oh, wait, hold on. I understand why the science points were looking a little low, because I forgot to put the barometer inside of the I forgot to put the barometer in the keybinds. Let's do just a quick save button. Let me just make sure I don't press the wrong thing. Quick save is F5, quick load is F9. Okay. I was thinking F5 too, but I just don't want to press the wrong thing. Cannot quick save Kerbal on a ladder. Okay. You know, fair enough. I guess it is not very safe to do so. Let's quick save. Let's go on EVA here. Is it RCS? I think is. Okay, here let's let go. I can go around like this. Yes, I like this. Shift and Control to go up and down. Let's take this data here. Let's grab this. Yeah, let's go back inside. Alright, now I think we want to... Let's warp here. Let's look at the map, because we're absolutely zooming. Where's the Earth? Right over there. Can't really see much of it. Beautiful. I'm trying to go retrograde. I'm trying to... The moment I get up there, I'm going to full thrust backwards to hopefully get back to land with very little fuel that we have left. Let's wait till the very highest point. Just to make sure. And that should be enough, I think. Oh, yeah. Goodbye, science modules. You're out of here. Man, this looks nice. That's gonna burn and explode eventually. We'll see. Oh, it's gonna be a little dark. I wonder if it's I wonder if we're gonna get to the light side again by the time we land down. I don't think so. But it'd be pretty cool. No, I should be completely fine with this heat shield. Just start burning up a little bit, but that's the whole point of it. Yeah, not even breaking a sweat. We're just straight chilling with this. Great heat shield. It's just a little bit hot, right? Go for like 2,000 something meters per second. Hitting the atmosphere. Nothing crazy. We'll just turn on the parachute and now we're back under 10,000 meters. Might as well do some... Oh, well, I was gonna say might as well do more science, but I cause those to explode somewhere out in space. I see the debris over there somewhere. That's not showing the map. It's somewhere. Just gotta trust me. Alright, splashdown. Nice. Let's recover this. What kind of science can we unlock next? And you landed IC and hello. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Pablo? How you doing? I'm just playing some KSP over here. I haven't played in a while, so I'm just trying to remember how most of it works, honestly. It's a great game. Very fun. This general construction. Seems pretty useful. I think we get some better rocketry over here. What's the advanced stuff we got here? Oh, we got some little lender items. Battery packs can always be useful, I'm sure. Antenna. The science junior is really good. Experiment storage unit. After discovering those. Nice. Alright. I'm thinking... Oh my god, aerospace tech. What are we getting here? We got some crazy stuff here. Let's go back to this assembly building here. Let's unlock the new thruster. What is this? Is that the Reliant? Airstrip looks better. There's more thrust. I mean, yeah, it just looks more effective. So I think I'm just gonna equip this one right here. I can throw those away because I don't have some thicker thrusters here. Oh, the fins aren't even symmetrical with, or like properly symmetrical here. That's a lot here. I think I'm gonna have to go with oops. I'm gonna have to go with more fuel tanks here. Well, just unlocked a better fuel tank. Oh yeah, okay. Here. Let's just restart this entire rocket. How about that? Notice how much fuel I had before. I'll just say screw it and double it. Actually, how about this? Let's do this in multiple stages. It's so much more fuel efficient, I would think. So let's do this. And we get a coupler right here. And we get a lot of fuel. Get this. I think we get one of those Reliant engines, and then we get how about that? is he even aligned well? That's not aligned well. I just cannot align those. What is going on with me? What? Am I tripping? Okay, there we go. That's it. And then we will go with some aerodynamics. Can't go without those. Some extra caps. And then that should be good, honestly. Yeah, okay. So stage 1, we get both thrusters here. Let's limit those. Yeah, what's the thrust to weight ratio right now? Pretty high. That's very low now. Let's go with about 2, I'm thinking. I think 2 that just sounds good. And that's assuming this is at 100%, I think. Is it? Okay, you know, let's run it. And then after that, we decouple from this. And we decouple this one. And then I think I want to start the thrusters at the same time. Then we decouple and then that. Okay. Let's go to the actions. Let's go for action 1. Let's also add this barometer over here. Let's do log pressure data. Okay. I think we're ready to launch again. I think objective here. What should be the objective? Maybe. I don't think we'll have enough to go like around the moon, but I can try to put that as my objective. That looked a little bit wobbly. Surely that won't be an issue. Let's go with throttle at about here. Okay, I can make it a lot lower. Cool. Ooh, I can like not control this at all. Let's refer flight to launch. I could not control the rocket at all. I did not want to go where I wanted to go. Let's can I change the thrust limiter here? No, okay, let's go back to assembly. I see how it is. Let's just go with those thrusters and set it that to be like 40 or something. What's the thrust to weight ratio here? 1.3. Surely that'll be fine. I really don't know what the optimal number is, so let's hope that works. Lift off. Let's help out a little bit with this. Okay, I can control my rocket a little bit this time. Let's yeah, I'll keep the throttle like this for now. This definitely feels a little slow, but I don't know if it actually is slow. I'll just kind of hang out. Let's let the rocket do its thing. Should probably angle a little more as we are going here. I think I'll have to throttle up if I want to turn more. We're accelerating pretty fast, which is good. for not accelerating too fast. I gotta turn the throttle up some more, I think, because I want to turn more. Let's lock in this apoapsis here. Oops. Let's try to... Okay. Let's try to stabilize that a little bit. Oops. There's not a lot of fuel here left. See if I can make this work. Put a little closer to the apoapsis. I mean, I'm definitely reaching orbit. That's not a problem. Periapsis. Let's try to make those as even as possible. Oh, here, probably want to go prograde here as well. I mean, they're within like 4 kilometers. I don't think that's bad. Let's just warp real quick to let's warp to where we can see some light. And the space program curbling for real, my dude. Also, I am in orbit. Not the first time in orbit. I was in orbit just a little bit ago. However, now I am in orbit with a somewhat decent amount of fuel. You're in orbit recently? I was visiting your father. Okay, you know, you got me. You got me. Yep. I'll say it. You did get me. I'm just gonna... I mean, I guess I'll collect the data here, but like, it's literally like nothing. Just let go here. Is it our part? Yes. I am just a little Kerbal going around. Let's take data here. Can I take this data? Come on, let me take the data. There we go. Let's close that. No, let's go back to here. Just casually going 2,000 meters per second right now, by the way. All right, let's what if I create a maneuver node here? And like, I mean, I know I'm not gonna have enough fuel to like do much. It's 400, it's like, that's like everything. Oh my god, I can make an encounter with the moon here. However, after that, it's sending me on a trajectory where I'm escaping. I'm just escaping the Earth. Why don't you land together with Science Bay? Just because I'm afraid that if I put a heat shield in the Science Bay, I won't be able to keep the stability of my ship. Because, like, let's say, I don't know if you can see my cursor, so I'm actually just about to take on my Kerbal here. Normally, I have the heat shield on the pod directly, because it just, whenever I'm falling down, you see the cursor? Okay. Because whenever I'm falling down, the service bay might be a little bit heavy. And I'm afraid that the heavy part is going to try to stay at the back, so once we're going down to the atmosphere, it might try to flip me over and get the front of my ship to go down first. If the front of my ship goes down first, then I burn and explode. I really need that heat shield to take all of it. I can try just make it to the center of mass of lenders below the drag center. Yeah, I guess I can do that, but also just I'm taking the science like every time you should try recreating the Artemis 2 route. I could try. But yeah, I just take the science from the service bay with my character anyways, so I don't actually need to keep anything that's in there. I think it's just more convenient to just let it go with the rest of the ship. Boarding upside down, no issue. I don't actually really want to make an encounter of the moon that much. Unless, well, maybe. Here, hold on, what can I have an encounter with the moon and then come back to... that's gonna require so much fuel though. I'm afraid that'll just well, that would be... Huh. No, it just looks too much toil to extract. Well, I have to extract it anyways, because if I want to do multiple types of research, like if I want to do research in orbit, and then I want to do research like in higher orbit, I need to remove the data to reset it anyways. Let's see. I mean, I guess I could try to do that. It just sounds like a bad idea, but let's do it. Let's go around the moon. It sounds like a horrible idea. Now, can I focus on the normal planet this time? Or here, let's focus on Under maybe? I'm struggling to focus on the planet. Maybe I'm just tripping. All right, let's see if I can add burn time to margin. Apply changes. Okay. I think I get it. Can I not focus back on this? Hello? Okay, well, whatever. Let's just go stability assist. Let's go maneuver. Sounds good. And I'll just warp to the maneuver. The burn time is only 14 seconds, really? That's a little bit shorter than I expected. Here, let's go. I want to time warp a little bit because I don't want to wait 2 hours for this. node is in there. So I think burn time is 14 seconds. So normally you had to like do the math and make it so you burn at like 7 seconds and you stop it. There, the other part. Nice, okay. So we got that. Now can I focus back on the earth, please? No, okay. This is kind of annoying. But then... Oops. I might have to go for radio. I may have messed this up. Okay, I don't hate that. I can always actually here. Let me do that. Let me add a thrust limiter to my ship here. Thrust limiter. Let's put that like 10. I just basically want to be able to do all this without having to worry about it again. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. I did science from this height already. Alright, yeah, let's call that good. No, I didn't think to go on an encounter with the moon this time. What is this scam call about? Nope. Nope, that's a scam. Not picking that up. How many monitors do I have right now? 2. 2's a good amount. If I could have 3, I probably would, but... But I don't really have the space for 3 right now, if I'm being honest. I can take this data, I can collect this. Is the thermometer still too far? Oh no, I can take it from here. Awesome. Good stuff. And that was from 280,000 kilometers, I think. Or wait, 2 then. No, 2 million. Oh god, I am high. If I had 3, I would have said put an idle game AFK on and capture small window. That, I mean, you want the Subway Surfers stuff at the same time? Like... I'm getting pretty high here. Let's, I don't warp here. I just want to see my ship. Oh my god, but it's so interactive. You can control. If you can, if you can control the idle game, then yeah, that could be pretty fun actually. Let's see. Let's take some more science here. I think that's just considered as high over Kerbin. I don't think it's actually gonna be any better than what I just got. I think those are the same science. I'll take this data. I'll take that, and I'll collect that and restore. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't hate the idea. I would, let's see, cannot store experiments. Here. Can be stored on this Mark 1 command pod. What, can I not keep them on my little character? Okay, well, I don't know. Those were duplicates anyways, so I don't really care. Alright, let's see. I really want to figure out again how to focus on my ship. Here, let me just Google that real quick. Because right now I'm just... See, I can focus view on the moon. Why can't I focus view on anything else? Double clicking apparently might make it. Here, let's see. No. Okay, Tilt does it. That's cool. Focus you on... Alright, there we go. We're now focusing back on the untitled spacecraft. Let's just warp a little bit here. It's probably gonna put me can I even am I even close enough to like see this? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's go to the moon's periapsis here. What is happening? It was a different. It was here. I needed one more full orbit before actually reaching this, I think. I didn't realize. Yeah, okay. Now, I am over the moon. Oh, nice. We have it. We have the moon. Let's do some science, shall we? Space high above the moon. Some good science over here. Let's open this up. I'll go pick up the science back up here. Let's take this data. Let's collect this, restore that. Thermometer, take. Back to here. Board, nice. Let's make sure to go retrograde as well. All right, well, here's the moon. What's my periapsis here? 600,000. Let's go closer to lower orbit on the moon here. Alright, this is the lowest I'm gonna get just about to the moon on this flight. Fortunately, I can't see much. This is still just space high above the moon, or above the mun. So it doesn't actually really do anything useful on my end. Well, going back to our regular orbit. And now, with the periapsis of 30,000. Here, let's make this like 20,000, I think, and then it'll just catch us pretty nicely. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Bye, moon. I can go to Minmus at some point too. Minmus is actually apparently easier to land on than the moon is. It's because it has like a lower gravity, so even though it's farther, it's actually easier. Probably gonna slow me down as I get closer to yeah, okay, there we go. It just puts me back on normal time warp here. Am I gonna land on the... I'm probably gonna end up landing on the lighter side of the Earth here. I'm gonna disconnect from that and watch it explode eventually. Nah, a little far. Yeah, let's watch the apoapsis go down very, very quickly as we're re-entering through the atmosphere. Oh yeah. No, we're just landing somewhere dark, wherever that is. Oh dude, my hair's a mess. What is this? I'm looking crazy. Oh, there you go. Trip above the moon. That's a lot of science, I think, what you got. I'll be able to unlock a bunch more stuff. Am I about to like just completely fall down this mountain? No. I kind of look like Connor from the YouTube channel Best in Jest. What is that? Oh, why did I hear an explosion? What? Huh? What? No, I don't know. Oh, it's probably my ship. It's probably the rest of my ship that I detached earlier. Also, I can see it a little bit, I think. But, I don't know. Spacecraft landed. Let's rescue or recover this vessel here. How much science do we make? 130. Holy shit, that is actually way more than I expected. Alright, what do I want? Do I care about advanced rocketry right now? Probably, because this liquid fuel engine here is really good. Basic science, science junior is really good. The battery pack is really good. Probe sounds cool. Antennas. Okay, let's get this science one. I think that's good. Flight control. That sounds useful. Reaction wheel. So I can kind of turn around my ship without needing to waste all my fuel. And then, okay, that's all I had. Oh, I don't have enough for the advanced rocketry. I might go on a tiny little flight. Might go on a tiny little flight just to get 2 science. I can probably get it on land using the Science Junior, honestly. Yeah, here, let's just, let's add a Science Junior right down here. Let's just launch, collect all the data, and then I think I'll be good. Yeah, yeah, we're good. Got enough science now. I don't want to go on a whole flight just to get 2 science points. Now we have a total of 50 advanced rocketry. Yes. Okay, so what do we get? This is good. It's liquid fuel. It's probably for a lander as well, isn't it? Just kind of put on the side. Okay. So bad. This big fuel tank is definitely very good. Starshot 32. What does this do? Reaction system. Large firework launcher. This one goes off at the wrong time. What? Okay. It's literally just fireworks. I mean, I guess that is rocketry. It's a rocket. It's not really the rocket I think of when I hear rocket, but here, let's see. Let's do this again. Start from scratch. Brand new fuel tank over here. Actually, before I do that, let's do this, and then add a science junior at the bottom here. Right, before I had 8 of those, I think, didn't I? Let's have like... Actually, it's kind of rough. Let's, that could be enough. I don't know how much, I don't know how much fuel I'm gonna want here. Let's maybe do this, that. Let's clear that off for now. What's the thrust to weight ratio in atmosphere? I don't know. But I kind of want to... I want to do that and add some landing gears and maybe try to go to Minmus, right? Could that work? Maybe. I just don't think I'll be able to get off with that. Maybe I just get some bigger fuel tanks and hope for the best. Ground landing gears. Alright. Let's see how well that works. Let's retract that. Open this up. Add some science. Some good old science modules. Let me try to add them as close as possible to this door. Is that even in? Yeah, that's in. Barometer can go right about here. Thermometer can go here. Some aerodynamics. Oops. Then was it electrical? Oh yeah, electrical. Here, let's add some batteries in here as well. And is let's see, what was it? Okay, it was command and control reaction wheel. I can probably on one of those right here. Add a couple batteries, because batteries are always good. Let's remove this symmetry. Let's just fit 2 in there, might as well. Don't have solar panels or anything yet, so I can't just recharge the batteries. I just have to be careful with that. I mean, that's a good enough lander, right? I don't really need winglets on this one. Those are only gonna be used in space. Yeah, okay. Let's add some coupling. Let's go with this. It's gonna be for it's gonna be a little bit fuel efficient. This can be for when we're, I guess, out of the atmosphere, but still need a good bit of burn. Surely it'll work. And then now this is when we add like 8 large. This is where we add like 8 large rockets. Let's start with that. Add some clipping here. Movable pivots, which allow for them to swivel and act as control surfaces. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna want those ones. Those are pretty big. I like that. I like it big. What can I say? I mean, what? Huh? What was that? Who said that? Okay, that's just not attaching to this. Let's go. I think Reliance here. Those winglets are not perfect, but they'll work. I kind of do want to add more fuel tanks, though. Well, do I? I don't know. Could love the game music here. Can I hide those? I don't want to see all of them. Okay, there. Let's go with. Well, I don't know what thrust limiter I'm gonna want yet. The 1.3 thrust ratio from earlier was pretty good. I think we say Weeball and we just add a bunch more fuel and max out the strength of the rockets. You launching it? Yeah, I'm launching it right now. I mean, what? Yeah, I'm about to launch this rocket. I'm just about done with it, I think. What a neat sausage. I know, for real. This looks so bad. This looks so bad. I'm afraid I won't be able to control it here. Let's get rid of 2 of those. But I'm trying to have kind of like a lander here, and hopefully that's gonna work. Let me go to actions so I can change some actions here on custom 1. Gonna get all my science here. Hey guys, Serafina, how are you doing? Just gonna get all this, I think. I think that should be good. Now let's make sure that the order of everything is good. It's a pretty hefty thrust to weight ratio. Let me actually reduce this a bit. 1.3, let's go 1.4-ish. Sausage with some raw eggs. I'm chilling. What about you? I'm chill. I'm just playing some Kerbal Space Program. Kind of relearning how to play the game because it's been a while. Also, Cody Warner, what's going on? Is that Haste 2? Oh my god, that's a Haste 2 gif. Love that. That's just going to hire me? Yeah, dude. All I have to do is make a whatever this is, and then they'll definitely hire me. Surely. Should I apply? If I apply and they reject me, can I blame you for it? Because, like, you clearly told me. But, like, you know. Clearly told me to do it. You know, now there's actually people in here. Let me start a prediction. Why can I not? Oh, this is okay. Start prediction. Do I make it? Do I even make it to space? I'm building something dangerous. What is that for? It's for trying to go to Minmus. Okay, let me start a prediction. Do I land on Minmus with this rocket? Let's have a yes or hell nah. Start prediction for 5 minutes. If you make that, don't forget me. Is splat considered landing? Well, splash down in the water, yeah. As long as you don't like explode the ship. You're gonna go on. You know, if I do make it to NASA, I'll remember you, Cody. I got you. I'll make sure the credit goes where it belongs. See, not splash, but fiery splat. Yeah, okay, I don't think that... I mean... You landed, but I don't think it would be a successful landing. How about that? And then... decouple that, do that. We already got someone predicting. Someone said yes, okay. That's, very brave of you to assume I can actually do it. I mean, let's see, we got that. Thrust to weight ratio is gonna be in space. I mean, there's a chance. I don't want to say outright, just like, no. Because I think there's genuinely a chance. All right, let's go to launch pad. Done waiting. Let's see it. Here's... Am I able to predict on my own? No, I can't predict on my own stream. Let's turn on the assist here. If the attempt fails instantly, I will not count this as an actual attempt. Let's go throttle about here. And we are going. We are going. Let's hope for the best. The new fins allowing me to turn are actually very nice though. Or I think are going to be very nice. This thrust to weight ratio does not seem bad right now. Yeah, those fins are really good. Alright. Hope it doesn't crash. Yeah. You know, hope is definitely the word that I'm looking for here. Let the Kraken avoid this vessel. Dude, I ain't going that far. The Kraken's not gonna hit me. I'm good. I'm gonna slay the Kraken. Kraken ain't got nothing on me. The stick is not big enough yet. Yeah, I don't... We'll see. Let's thrust up a little bit still. I'm trying to stabilize myself a little bit. Even if it does to wait another half an hour to make a better one. Yeah. What are we looking like on this right now? It's going up. I'll keep this angle until I'll just keep this angle until the apoapsis is high enough. I'm trying my hardest to not crash this thing right now. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. I don't have enough stability, bro. What? How do I? Yeah, the rocket is a little bit too long. The rocket is a little bit too long. I think I should have stayed straight a little bit longer. Here, let's just let's revert this flight to launch. You make a couple of characters. What kind of characters are we talking of here? I mean, hey, it was just a bad launch, right? I'm gonna give it one more attempt. I'm gonna give it one more attempt now. It might. Hey, I didn't say, do I land on Minmus on my first attempt? I said, does the rocket land on Minmus? So I'm gonna give it one good attempt, which hopefully will be this one. Hello, it's a different rocket? No, it's the same rocket. It's the same untitled rocket. At least I think so. Let's do this. Now, just gotta make sure I don't angle myself too much instantly. The apoapsis is already like 50% higher than what it was earlier, so that's a pretty good sign. So, like, can I show you? Want to show me the character? Sure. If you want to show anything you make, just join the Discord, and we have a media channel, and I'll be adding more channels that are hopefully good in the future. We'll see how it goes. But if you're making something you want me to look at it, just post in my Discord, and I'll definitely be giving it a look. Banana. Real. We need an untitled rocket game now? Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of rocket games coming out too. There's like Kid in Space Agency that's, I think, still in beta or early access. I don't really know what's going on with Kid in Space Agency, but that's kind of cool. But let's just keep this angle for now, I think. Let's try to reach an apoapsis of, I'd like 80,000 kilometers, 80,000 meters if possible. My thrust to weight ratio is about to significantly increase as soon as this rocket is done. Play Cat Quest for stream someday? I don't even remember what Cat Quest is, if I'm being honest. Okay, I don't want to like waste all of my I don't want to like waste all my fuel. So once the apoapsis is at 80,000, I think I'll just slow down a little bit and wait till I reach it to continue burning my fuel. Probably own 1 and 2 on Epic because I'm free. Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely do. I definitely do own it on Epic Games because I got it for free. Not my greatest launch here. I don't... I don't know if I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna make it to orbit with this one. Let's hope. Let's hope. Come on. I'm currently on my way down already. I do think whatever name is available is about to win this prediction. I think he was one of the ones that predicted. Unless we like absolutely pull something off that is like ridiculously like insane. But yeah, no. Okay, I'll have to go change the rocket, which means Helna was in fact the correct outcome. There you go. Let's revert flight to assembly here. Wait, who even... Mojongo getting all of this. There you go. Congratulations on your free points. All my points? Well, you shouldn't have believed in me this much. Unfortunately, my launch was just not really it. A little bit unfortunate. I don't really know what to change about this, if I'm being honest. What do I want to change? I think I need more thrusting power. What is this? That's the Reliant, right? Yeah. Maybe a better launch angle too, but you know, let's when in doubt, just get more of whatever. Oops. That's looking good. Now we just put more rockets. And surely that works and it's not a terrible idea. Alright, yep, let's hope for the best. Now, thrust to weight ratio should be kind of stupid right now. Yeah. Let's get the thrust limiter a little bit lower. I did like the 0.3 from earlier. They're 1.3. Let's go maybe a bit higher. 1.4. Okay, let's go 1.4. Alright, let's launch again. Let's start a new prediction. Do I land on Minmus with this rocket? Let's dot dot dot. What do you mean dot dot dot? It's a new rocket, new prediction. You can still say no. Oh my god. Did you just 500 points on hell now? Okay. I really hope I land on Minmus with this rocket design here. I really hope you lose your points because you just instantly doubted. Like, I just significantly improved this rocket here. What makes you think I can't do it? I guess no should be default vote by now. What is up with the non-believers here? What? Like, what is this? Come on now. I'm not that bad at this game. Right? Actually, I probably am. Anyways, let's keep on going here. Let's try to get the height going some more. I'm gonna try to change that to being at 45-degree angle. What a sound effect, holy. I mean, hey, the apoapsis is looking pretty solid already, right? Got a lot of fuel. We're going up. Going up, up, up. This is our moment, as K-pop Demon Hunter would say. But that Sid Zimmerman, that is a crazy gift to send as your first chat. Imagine they went a 1 to 55 payout. Oh my god, wait, did someone put a 1 to 51 payout there? Oh, it's they just want to put a bit of points in case they won and then just get everything. That's actually huge. Sid Zimmerman going with some brain rot over here, but SpongeBob brain rot. Okay, Apoapsis is going further away from us, which is great to see. I absolutely love that. That means I believe we should be able to make it to orbit pretty easily here. Now it's going to be about whether or not we can capitalize on that orbit and actually make it to Minmus. Let's see if it is a good day to be a believer today or not. Let's do this. I'm gonna wait a little bit, get a little bit closer to my Apoapsis here. Start boosting again. Yeah, perhaps it's still getting higher because I'm boosting towards it right now. Which I don't hate at all. I'm about to be rocking fuel from just the lander in a second. Now perhaps this is getting further. Which I once again don't really hate here. Okay, we're running fuel from the lander now, which is a much weaker thruster. Hopefully it doesn't come around to bite me in the ass here. I think I should have gone with the extra fuel tanks. I'll say it. Because this is just not it. Actually, wait, no, we're good. Okay, wait. Orbit confirmed. Just add more boosters? Nah, we're good. I'm reaching orbit with this one, so... Now it's just a question about whether or not I can actually make the whole flight to Minmus. I'll just wait a bit. Get the periapsis here. Let's run some prograde here. Just gonna try to bring this to about 80,000 kilometers as well. I'll try to make it as even as possible, if I can. Okay. Yeah, okay, they're both very close. Can you add some brain rot channel emotes? How do I even add emotes here? While I'm in space here, I guess I can, this goofy looking rocket. How do I add emotes even? I don't know, I think I'll have to look it out on my own time, but I can try. You can also press purple bottom left to see orbit parameters. Yes, thanks. I kind of forgot. That's pretty nice. 30 minutes to go around the entire world. Holy. Now, let's go Minmus, set as target, because I have to create a maneuver node to get the proper angle, right? Let's ascending node. Let's add a maneuver. Was it this? Is that the right way? I think that's the wrong way. Oh, wait. What did I do? Still says my target. Oh, because I put down a complete... How did I put down a complete wrong spot? Or am I... What am I missing here? 1 popularity by viewers. Wow. How about no? Getting some bots again. For some reason, I am struggling to understand what's going on here. Okay, wait. I guess let's add a node here. Then add maneuver, and it should be this, right? Am I going to fast forward right now? No, I'm just zooming. Am I doing this right? Honestly, don't know. I think so. I think I just matched Minmus orbit with this. 0.0. Make sure not to miss Mun. I'm trying to go to Minmus, not the moon. We chilling. Alright, let's go towards the maneuver here. Hopefully I have enough battery to like make this whole thing. It's a 30-second burn time. So I'm going to wait till 15 seconds to start burning. Let's go right up to this. Here, let's go. It's time warp times 5 here. Let's wait till 15 and then I'll start to burn. There we go. This should be changing my orbit. Just finish up this last little bit like this. Add the last little few meters per second. Alright. It should have the same orbit as Minmus now, I think. Almost. Let's go radial out. No, wait, no, not radial. Anti-normal? Is that what it is? I want to go normal until then. I don't remember exactly how this works. There you go. Okay, I think that's it. Don't want to tag any of those. I don't care about the periapsis and apoapsis that much. Or at least not that, like, tagged. Minmus, it's still set as target. Okay. Both of those are about the same height, so I should be able to go to any of those and add a maneuver node in any second. No, what? Can I add a maneuver node? Do I have to untarget it? Once I target. Yeah, okay, I think I do. Add a maneuver. That's a lot of delta V. Oh, not that much compared to what I got. Oh, look at that encounter. Can I edit this current maneuver and stuff? Yeah, see, that's why I started going for Minmus first, because I knew that it has like lower gravity, it's actually easier to land on. How do I set that as target real quick? Look how we're looking here. Whoops. Just need to move that a little bit. I wish I could, like, is there a keybind to just, like, slightly move this? That's a lot. Oops. The shift or control work? No, whoop, that's my fuel. Can I, like, no, no, I just unselected it. I think it's just when I start doing the maneuver, I might just I might just want to kind of be careful when I'm doing the maneuver myself and just change it as when it's needed. Okay, well, whatever. This seems pretty good. Once I make it to like 300,000, I'll once I make it to 300,000 or to periapsis, I'll start the backwards burn. I don't hate that. Burn time is a lot. So at a minute 15, I'm gonna want to start the burn on this. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll learn more about this game as I play it some more. This is a really fun game, so I'm hoping to be able to play it on stream some more. Wait, what? This is not okay. Wait, hold on. The maneuver nodes here, so I'm good. I'm good. Wait till a minute 15, and then go full throttle. About 5 more seconds. We just go at it. Can I want to focus my view on Minmus, I think. There we go. And now I have the, yeah, okay. Been working, lurking, but good luck. All right. Thanks, Mojongo. Did you, I think you were the one believer 10 points on this one, right? If I land on Minmus, you'll end up with 500 more points than last time, so yeah. Good luck with your work. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and feel free to come back if you ever want to get some entertainment. Need those 10 points? No, I don't think you're getting those 10 points. I think I might land on Minmus with this one. Not even kidding. Okay, I might run a little low on Delta V, even if I can't go off of it. As long as I technically land, the points, you're losing those points. You instantly went to being a hater and like a non-believer, and I think that's the price you gotta pay. Splat is technically a touchdown. Using the same reasoning as last time. I guess as long as I make contact with Minmus, then you're losing those points. I think that's what we can agree on right now. Land safely? I mean, what was the prediction saying? Hold on a second. Do I land on Minmus with this rocket? I mean, like a meteorite landing on the Earth, it breaks when it lands, but it lands, right? So I'm just saying, like, crash landing is a landing. See, there it is. That's like 3 against 1 right now. I think we got the logic pretty set up. The word landing isn't crash landing. I don't make the rules. Okay, let's slow down the I saw purple lines for a second because I think I was about to make contact with the moon on the way to Minmus. Nice. All right, what's this periapsis? 100. Oh, perfect, dude. Nice. Perfect. Well, looks like I can focus back on. Oops, I did not mean to do the science here. I was trying to focus back on my my shuttle. Well, I guess I can probably collect whatever data's in here. Let's collect the data from the Science Junior. Conduct material study. I may have forgotten to put this on my on my keybind. Then let's man, I kind of wish I had lights here. Let's just reset this. I won't even bother collecting it. I already have data from all this. I mean, okay, might as well just take it. Sure. Am I close enough to this? Take data. Yep, okay. Let's close up those doors. Let's go in here. I think a good old quick save here won't hurt. This is what I want to do here. It's gonna be quite the flight here. All right, let's go up some more. Let's get a sure 10,000 times time warp just for shits and giggles. Let me slow down here and collect some science from way above the Earth. Where even is the Earth right now? Over there. Okay. I think that's the moon, and then is that the moon or is that Minmus? Feels too far. Where's Minmus right now relative to us? Okay, the opposite way from the moon. So, moon, Minmus. It's somewhere over there. All right. Well, No idea. It's just, okay, this is just space high above Kerbin again. It doesn't really give me any extra science except for the science junior here that I just got. Conduct study. Keep the experiments. Collect data. Restore. Might as well collect this. Barometer. We take this data and we take this data. Alright, next we'll do some science above Minmus, which should be soon enough. Oh wait, I was already above it. Whoops. This, I might have whoopsie-daisied here. Nah, surely be good. We're going pretty fast. Let's do some science here. Space high over Minmus. And then let's also conduct this material study. Nice. Can I add a maneuver load? Controls locked. Oh, the controls locked because I have a scientist and not like a pilot or anything. Looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way. We're just burning retrograde until it's good enough. Oh, that's gonna be pretty simple. Let's just get closer to the periapsis here. Yeah, I forgot about this whole thing where some specific Kerbals have some specific uses or abilities. Whoops. Well, I am at the apoapsis. I would just burn until to have a good old safe orbit. $70,000? Yeah, like that. I mean, I'm thinking more and more that, like, the landing is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think someone is losing 500 points because he decided to be a hater. Just get a stable orbit and then look back at the map just so I can take in the sights from above Minmus for the first time in, like, however many years. I have not played this game at all. Yeah, okay, there you go. Looking pretty good here. Where's Minmus? There's Minmus. Pretty easy to find when you're actually close to it. Just going a quick little spacewalk here. Little bug on my arm. Get out of here. Let's collect data, and then I think we collect data everywhere here as well. Collect, restore, take data, take data. Now we're about to take some more data from space. Okay, this is still high above Minmus here. How close do I have to be close to Minmus? Probably like 20,000 or something. Do a quick save. Let's reset this. Already have that. And let's reset. Let's reset that. I guess there's an atmosphere, so I can go like as close as I want without actually go into the atmosphere and starting to lose my shit. Here, 20,000. Surely that's safe. I can still like super time warp when I'm at 20,000 meters, so I guess it's not bad. I just really feel like having like a good size orbit here. Okay, perfect. Now before I do some science, let me just get on the other side, the sunny side here. I'm liking this. Nice. Hello, Minmus. Space near Minmus. There we go. Now that's what I've been looking for. Let's also get this to conduct material study. Let's keep that experiment. Let's collect data. Restore. Let's open the doors here. I mean, even if I can't actually like land on Minmus like and go off, I'll just go back to this quick save and just this data from the space right above Minmus is really good, I think. But I'm at least gonna land or try to land on Minmus at least once. Whether it succeeds or not, I will try to land on Minmus. Here, what do I want this way, I guess. Let's go back to retrograde here. I think I'm gonna want to land on like this very flat part. Where am I going right now? I'm going that way. Okay, hold on. I can try to land on that flat part. Let's go do this. How close am I? We're getting pretty close by now. I think when we make it about here, let's start burning some of this. Oh wait, no, I'm chilling, dude. What? I cannot warp at this distance. Okay. Do we have a button for landing gears by default? Gear action group. I'll do that. I mean, this is 100% going to be a landing on Minmus here. I don't know what to tell you. I think someone's about to get some free points over here. Stupid bug trying to bother me right now. I can't even do like physics time warp right now. Oh, okay, but wait. Can I go faster than 1 below? 3 below. Okay, well, I don't know. What's my oh, it looks like this is the ocean level that is calling it. Alright. We are going down some more. Accelerating a bit, but that's just because yeah, we'll be able to slow down almost instantly here. 400 meters, I think, is going to be when I activate this back up. Yeah. I think by the time we hit like 20 meters per second, it's almost landing speed. Now I'm going to try to go also radial out. Just so I'm pointing straight up. And we have a landing. There it is. There it is. That's a landing. That is a clean landing with no crash. And the prediction outcome going to the 51-1. And there you go. That is 2 predictions back to back. That's what you get for believing. The believers win this one today. Congrats, thanks. And I have like a lot of Delta V left. I can definitely go back to Kerbin with this one. Observation from Minmus. That's a lot of science. Let's also conduct this material study here. Oh, that is so much XP, holy. Let's collect this data, restore, open that up, collect data, restore. And that's why I love the scientist. Let's take this data, take this data. And I think we just get a little jump going here. Get the jetpack going a little bit, right? Is that not the... Yeah, ooh, okay, I'm going a little faster. I don't need to go up that much. We can take, like, samples, right? How do I take a surface sample? There it is. Take surface sample. That is from the Minmus Flats. Upland flag. Let's go. Let's do it. We've colonized this. We've colonized this planet. It's officially ours. Not a planet, just a moon. Site name. I said it was the Flats? Let's name this Minmus Flats. And then... yeah. I mean, hey. Pretty good. I can try to land on a different area as well and see if I can get another sample from one of those higher areas, I think. Let's try that, because we have a lot of fuel. Well, let's go back in here. Nice. Now everything's going back in here. Let's see. Oh my god, I can just like make the rocket spin on the ground. I like that. Alright, let's... okay, I don't like this. I don't like it anymore. I'm gonna just do this. Actually, let's see if I can... Yep, that looks good. Let's go retrograde here. Cannot time warp, that's unfortunate. I like the KSP2 had like the physical time warp you could use like up to like, was it ×4 something while boosting, which was nice. It's kind of sad that they just dropped the game. Alt lets you force it. Oh, yes. See, I feel like I felt like there was it too, and then I just kind of forgot. Thanks for the reminder. Absolutely huge. Don't want to tell me Thailand. Man, even if I crash landed, that would have counted as a landing. You don't have anything to worry about. I'm a little bit afraid that I won't be able to land properly if I do this. Here, let's see. Right now I'm going retrograde. Let's go. Oops. I just want to go more towards like this area specifically. Okay, yeah, if I just go retrograde now, I'll be able to land on there pretty easily. Okay, I like that. I just think getting samples from 2 places on Minmus would be pretty cool, you know? Then I can try going on the moon after if I get better landing gear and if I can learn how to properly design a ship that could take me to the moon. I think that's the hardest part. But hey, there's always trial and error in rocket science, right? Right? I mean, I slowed down just so quickly, so yeah. Okay. We are landing not with Kerbinauts on board. I guess you can get the you can get some satellites and stuff that you can send to space instead of Kerbals. I never really mess with them. I don't actually know how it really works. But I'm sure if I actually want to continue playing this game, I'll need to make some satellites and stuff at some point. Usually run unmanned program. Yeah, I don't really know how it works, so I guess I can try to make the next rocket do that. Let's go radial out. There we go. Minmus Midlands. Just getting more science. I feel like I'll be able to unlock so much stuff after this that it's going to be almost overwhelming. And probably a bad idea. I'm playing with no reloads and on hard difficulty. Kerbinauts don't respawn and price of new ones is pretty high. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I'm good enough to try that yet. I mean, I think I might have actually landed on the moon once before. And Minmus like a couple times, but that's as far as my experience on this game goes, so very soon I'm going to be going in completely blind, really. Hello, jetpack, please. Nice. Just like normal game, but motivates you for efficiency a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Let's take another surface sample. It's from Midlands. Let's plant another flag. Make sure to colonize this whole moon. Minmus. Midlands. Good enough for me. All right. A little bit of a high jump there. And let's board. Now, without further ado, I will start gaining some height. I kind of want to... I think that's north, so let me do that. I just like launching this way every time. It's kind of a thing. Kind of a thing I like. Let's watch until the apoapsis gets to a decent height here. I guess I can basically just aim to the side instantly, can I? There's no atmosphere, so there's really no point in waiting for there's no point in waiting till I get high enough to get this apoapsis going. Oops. That's why it felt slow, because I was just using a little bit of fuel. Just run prograde as well. I can just basically wait till I'm at the apoapsis before I start burning some fuel. Yeah. Just make sure to do this properly. Let's go in a proper orbit. Okay. I like that. Let's perform a quick save. Not that I really need it, but let's create a maneuver node to go back on the Earth. Is it really that important to like follow Minmus's orbit on the way back? Or am I just kind of chilling? Because I know I can just make it back to the Earth anyways, but I don't know if there's like an optimal way. Oh no, I'll just say fuck it. We ball for now, I think. Oh, I might have forgotten once again that I cannot create a maneuver node. Here, I want to get off from optimal ways. Always do single burn without building an orbit. Hard to achieve. Yeah. All right. I'm thinking I wait a little more. I go like here. Now once I start burning prograde, my exit's gonna be... I'm gonna wait a little longer, I think. Because I don't have maneuver nodes. I think about this is good. And once I start doing that, the orbit's just gonna get out from this area here, and we'll just be chilling. Yep. Whoops. That is not quite what I wanted here. I actually press Z instead and went a little far. I think am I tripping? Is like 20,000 meters just generally like a good place to go when re-entering? I feel like that's just kind of what I do usually and always works. Also, we're going back with a lot of fuel too. So long, Minmus. It was nice being with you. I'll always remember you. And it is out of sight, out of mind. Not quite out of sight, almost. Looks like I'm back to the Earth orbit. Going very slow. I'm past Minmus. Do I get some like super high above space special stuff right now? No, it's just space high above carbon. Okay, then I won't bother collecting that at all. I already got that this trip, I think. Let's go with a quick little 10,000 here. Gonna have to slow down in a little bit. Okay. No moon encounter, so we're good. No, we're like way too low for it to really affect us much anyways. Just look back at this. What do we got? I'm gonna want to burn retrograde as well. Just a little bit. Man, this looks great. I love seeing Earth from above like this. Okay. A little fast. Let's get ready to burn the correct way. I'll keep the landing gears out, as if I'm gonna land, you know? I don't even think this thruster in the atmosphere would actually be strong enough for me to even lift myself up. I think once I reach about 100,000 meters, I'll go back to regular speed. Right about here. You know, let's wait a little longer. Okay. Retrograde again. Speed up just a little bit more. It's going to kick us to normal speed. And once I see this starts burning up a little bit, I detach, and I hope I see it explode right in front of me. Nice. Love to see it. Boom, boom, boom. Getting a little bit heated, huh? I think last time I re-entered from orbit, I was going like 2,200 meters per second. Now I got an extra 1,000 on there. Oh, there's more explosions. It's fireworks. I love fireworks. Yeah. That is zooming. Holy. Am I for once landing on the bright side of the Earth? Not quite. I mean, better than my previous landings. Eve next? Ooh, I heard that one is like hard to land on, isn't it? Here, let me look at the map when I've activated my parachute in a little bit, so I don't accidentally just forget and splash down and die. Get some satellites? Alright. I can try to go on, it's not hard to land on Eve. How many hours do you have on the game? I need to know whose opinion it is that's saying that. Hundreds? Yeah, okay, figured. You know, just go back to normal speed. Eve is this one. Let's focus view on that. It does have a satellite here. Oh, that's a weird orbit. I like that. Gilly. I mean, I can try. I feel like I'm gonna need to build a better ship for sure. And I don't really know how to go to planets outside of mine, so I'll probably have to do some trial and error. Landing on Eve's not that hard. Getting out, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because it doesn't like have like a thick atmosphere and some mixed with the gravity is kind of rough. I like Gilly. I can try to go to Gilly. It sounds funny too. So I'll see just how much science I got for this. Probably like 500 or something. I think it's gonna be something absurd. Moment of truth. Very thick with 2 C's. I like it. Oh my god, that is a little bit more than 500 science. I would say that's just a tad bit more than 500. I was completely off with my estimates. So I'm trying to put this jacket on because I'm getting chilly over here. Okay, well. Success. Now, what do I want in here? I feel like I want all the basic stuff, first of all. Heavy rocketry, for sure. This one, that's good for landers. Kickback, solid fuel booster. I mean, that's just all really good stuff overall. So let's go with this. Propulsion system. Some fuel tanks. I can probably smack on some landers here and there. I don't know how useful those are going to be right now. Fuel systems. External fuel duct, I like that. The Rockomax stuff is definitely going to be good. Drain valve, what does this do? So... Okay, I don't really understand what it's doing. But I do like the fuel ducts and all the heavier stuff. Advanced fuel systems. I like the adapter because I just like launching with a huge, thick-ass rockets. Strut connectors definitely does not feel like a bad idea here. Okay, Rockomax brand adapter. Yeah, that's what I want. Aviation, I'll pretend like I'll actually ever use any aviation stuff and just get that. Landing struts, launch escape system. What is this? Does it wrench the command pod always? Okay. Parachute, good. Those are just good landing gears, so I'll take that. Advanced flight control. I feel like I'm always bad at using the those thrusters. But I like the sound of those for landing. I mean, I still have 900 points, so might as well. Cargo storage unit. It's just for storing experiments, so that basically allows me to not use a scientist, right? Shown 20%. Storage unit, repair kit. Okay. Storage container, mobility enhancer, work lamp. I don't know how much I'm going to use that. Miniaturization. Probably not going to use a whole lot of that, but might as well get it. Electric solar panels are great. I like solar panels. Advanced electrics. Those are just bigger batteries. Better solar panels. I feel like if I'll be going out to the outer solar system, I'll like that. Okay. Precision engineering. Which I don't think is going to be useful to me that much right now. Might as well get those propulsion systems. Heavier rocketry. Yes. Very heavy rocketry. What do we get from this? That sounds insane. Precision propulsion. Sounds like some stuff I don't really need or want to understand how it works. I like the sound of that. Oh, I like those. I think I want to go with this. Aerodynamics. Looks like a lot of plane stuff. Specialized construction. That's... I kind of want this protective shell here. I think is going to be good. Well, don't know if I'll use it that much. Yeah, I'll get that. Now time to be overwhelmed by the 2 million things I just unlocked. Let's name this one like Minmus Rocket or something. And I'll save that on the side. Now I'll just open a new one. New. Okay. Let's go with something here. Let's go with something where I can maybe at least go around a different planet. I don't know if it's gonna be successful at all, but I can hope. Just make sure. Yep, this is still recording. Perfect. Now, in terms of fuel tanks, I feel like I'm gonna want a few later on. The Rocket Max, those are so thick. That's why I'll need the adapter, right? Can I get those? Okay, I'll get that. Well, I probably want to make a lander first again. I don't know what kind of lander I'm really looking for. Do I just kind of make something similar again? Is that gonna be good enough? Maybe. Let's go do some of this. Get some decouplers. I like decouplers. I think I can do this and then add some decent-ish fuel tanks. Right? And then I have to connect to this first and then that. Yeah, the arrow's pointing. Whoa, that's not. So I don't have that. Engines, if I try to land on the moon. Oh, wait, hold on. This is one of the. I'll try to make. Oh, I'm gonna try to make a big old lander. You know? Yeah, let's do that. Where did I get the adapters at? Payload? No. I feel like I just skipped it. Am I tripping? I feel like I am tripping. Oh, there it is. I don't need that big of a lander, do I? Well, I think that'll be super big. Because I mean, that's gonna be a pretty big lander. Okay, I think we just run it then. Right? I mean, what can go wrong? And I don't like having like some extra stuff on the side. Like extra fuel tanks on the side. Not really the biggest fan. But can I see a comparison between so what I had before was I think a few of those. Liquid fuel. I mean, that's just so much more. It's an insane upgrade. Let's go with some actual landing struts here. If I use normal size landing struts, does it go below the engine? With the suspension, I don't really think so. Which I'm not really that big of a fan of. Let's take out the launch pad. I just want to see. Like, do those landing gears actually do anything right now? I'm sure to give a little bit of stability, but we're about to find out. I mean, yeah, it's overall just And that, in fact, mostly just works in vacuums. I'm not a big fan of this. I'll revert this to vehicle assembly. I guess we have so look through all my stuff again. Structural. Like, what if I add some structural stuff here? I mean, that might work. Would that be a little janky? Maybe, but hey. Who doesn't like a little bit of jank, right? I know I do. I just don't know if that's gonna get oh. Is there a way to rotate that around? Okay, maybe this jank is not it. I guess the block is upside down, so it's just recognizing the whole thing is. Okay, fine. Fine. I'm probably also gonna want some small thrusters on the side, right? Those. What's the difference between those? Small thruster, the reason to screw. This one's just tiny. This one just looks bigger. Yeah. Maybe I'll need some bigger stuff than that though. Inline stabilizer. Ooh, I like reaction wheels. Place it. Oh god, that's tiny. Alright, I think I'll go with some of those thruster blocks here. And hope that if I put them around here, they're actually gonna do something. Gonna need a heat shield. Let's not forget putting a heat shield on right away. It's like that. Let's go with the usual service bay, followed by the Science Junior, with then a reaction wheel. Is there bigger landing gears? Let me. I want to see if there's like bigger landing gears. So I definitely feel like I'm doing something stupid right now. Advanced landing. That's probably what I'm looking for here. The LT2 landing strut. The landing gear just an orange short. Okay, well, is there like any landing gear that can like work well with those engines then? If not, I'll say we ball, and I'm sure I'll be able to land on this well enough. For now, I'll still just offset tool, lower it down. Oh, I forgot about the offset tool. I kind of forgot how to use it, if I'm being honest. Move. Yeah, that just seems a little jank. Okay, I don't feel like I'm gonna, I feel like that's gonna break some. Give me just a second. Alright. Let's... Well, I sure hope this is gonna work. Other than that, I think we move on to coupling. Just the right coupler size? Yeah. Just the small one, yep. It's gonna look so goofy. And I can do this, right? And then, how do I manage this again? Like that. Oops. Let's, I guess I don't need to hide it right now. Let's start with this retracted. Turning off angle snap can make it look nice when you're using the offset tool. Okay, okay. Keep that in mind. I think I'll just keep it simple for now. Utility. Just go with normal parachute. I think. I mean, I might as well add some more parachutes if I'm going to be going extremely fast like I'm about to in a second there. Okay, let's go with a full radial mount here. I think I'll just get 2 and make sure not to block my door with it. I remember blocking my door with parachutes a couple times before and it was just a little bit sad. Let's open this up. Let's add all the regular science, including this. Let's put this in the middle this time. Feel in the middle. It's gonna go to side here. Can go to side here. Now we can add some batteries. Rechargeable battery bank. But this is just better. Oh. Yeah, let's just add one of those here. I don't think I added a decoupler there. We'll have to add one. I don't know how much battery I'm gonna need if I have solar panels, right? Might be making a mistake, but I like the 3x2 panels. I mean, this is the whole thing. I guess I can just add the solar panels like here. Yeah, okay. I'll make sure to go with a bunch here. Let's do that. And then that. This might look cool too. If I extend those. I thought I put the 2x6 on. Okay, well. Guess I'll run those ones. I'll call that good enough. Now I have some science. I have a basic battery over here. Some parachutes. All that. Now let me make sure I have a decoupler in there as well. Well, I need that. I need that heat shield still. There we go. I mean, I think that's a landing pod, right? Good enough. Hopefully. Let's see. Let's add a few fuel tanks here. That is not quite what I want to do. Does that not like pick up everything? I guess that only picks up this. Oops. Okay, yeah, I was thinking backwards. Let's move this up just a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot, because it's going to be likely a tall rocket. I feel like just like 2 of those for like a lower control one. What's that? What's the thruster weight ratio on this? Not that high. Is this stupid to do? Probably. But I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll see how that works. Another decoupler, and now the main stuff. Well, here, how big are the other ones? The other rockets? Just fun note, if you're going unmanned, then starting trajectory to get to Kerbin orbit has like 40 degrees of no communication path. So you can barely get the circular orbit and lose connection, which is hilarious. They give you just enough time to see. Wow. That sounds scary. I mean, surely it's not going to be bad. Let's go to fuel tanks again. Hello? They hate me. This game hates me. Oh, there we go. I had it. Nice. I feel like I'm making a mistake doing whatever I'm doing here. What is this? Does this have its own fuel? No, it does have its own fuel. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now I kind of want to strap like 2 of those to the side and just instead of what we're making here. Okay, that 4 is too many. I definitely feel like 4 is gonna be too many. Let's do that. Strap 2 of those big things. And 1 of those. That just seems kind of stupid. Let's run it. Let's see some aerodynamics here. That's just way too small. Do I have? Well, I need the adapter, I think, which was structural. Yes. Oop. What'd I do? There we go. Let's go to aerodynamics. I kind of like the round nose cone. Add a round one. Fuel. I feel like I'm still just gonna want to do this thing. Yeah, seems good enough to me. I don't know how high I should be able to go off with this. There's gonna be some experimenting before I can actually go out. That's just that's long. I like that. Gonna pretend like that's actually gonna help. I just like the way it looks. Does that release with the decouplers? I think we're about to find out. Yes? Thanks. I feel like I would have been making a mistake otherwise. Oh yes, fins, some winglets. Let's go with a decent amount of winglets. I think the control of my rocket ships can be pretty good overall though with all those. Would be frustrating for it. Yeah, or if you had to like manually edit them to take them off. I feel like that'd be a pain in the ass. Alright, I think this one's mostly going to be for fun, so I'm just going to get a pilot. Perfect. I'll still try to get some science, so if I can get science, that'll be good. Just, conduct material study. Open this up. Let's also make it observe mystery go. Now I'll log temperature. And now I'll log pressure data. Is there a way to can I just reset goo canister? Oh nice, I can do that. Reset material study. Okay, I like that. Makes it pretty straightforward for me. I'm hoping there's gonna be enough fuel as well for my lander. Actually, this could just go very badly in every way. Let's just hope that it doesn't. And the thrust to weight ratio is very high, but I'll probably just have it at 30% as I'm doing my stuff. Decouples to the main rocket here, and then after that, next step is it decouples again, and I'm gonna start the next engine at the same time. Which is, I like. Thrust to weight ratio is gonna be good there, and then, oh, what is this? Oh, that, I guess I do want that separate, and then, well, I can have those two together, because when I decouple that, yeah, okay, I like that. And then, ooh, that is not what I want this in its own thing for sure. The parachute's gonna be together, that decouple's gonna be last. Let's put those in one group. Alright, let's do a little test, shall we? And then, what's the name of the planet I want to go to again? It was like Gibby or something. Did you lose your 500 points? Yes, I landed on there first try, like very cleanly, and landed back on Kerbin. It's like it was nothing. So that's what you get for being a hater and not believing. I'll just name this Outer Space, might as well, just because I can't really think of a better name right now. Now you just threw out 200 point prediction of mine. Okay, well, I didn't know if I was gonna do it either. All I did was like add a little bit more fuel on that rocket, and then we were chilling. Or is that more fuel or more thrusters? Well, that means more fuel too. All right, let's test this out on the launch pad real quick. Stability assist, yes. Let's go. Should I start with 50%? That's a lot. Let's actually move down a little bit. That works perfectly well. Okay, well, I guess I can go faster. Whatever. I can go left, I can go right, I can do everything. This. Okay, I was trying to test, but I mean, hey, I'm just making sure all the ordering is good. Yeah, all the ordering looks good. I'll just go back to launch. I almost want to clip the rockets just flying straight into the top of my rocket ship. Oh, bother. Not funny enough. Let's see. Launch. Go a little bit slower, I feel like. I didn't think, because, like, I mean, they basically lost every single bit of their weight, so of course they would just fly much faster than the rest of the rocket. It was only being propelled by one thruster. I just didn't really process that it was gonna do that. I think I'm gonna need a lot more fuel. Yeah, for sure, gonna need more fuel here. Right? I mean, I have multiple stages, so we'll see. No, I'm probably good. Yeah, we're chilling. Right. Add more boosters. Definitely could do that. Let's do that, and then okay, yeah, now we're. Oh my. A little bit scary. Apoapsis. It's going higher. No, I think I'm good in terms of fuel. Yeah. Now the main issue is going to be whether I can actually make it over to around Eve or not, because I've never done this and I don't know what trajectory I'm going to need. I'll probably start off with some kind of trial and everything, and then we'll see what happens from there. So I know it probably sounds lame, but if you're enjoying the stream, you know, feel free to drop a follow. Only got 14 followers, trying to make it up a little bit so I can make it to affiliate status and all those. I'll be able to get some more interactive streams whenever I do that. But if you don't feel like you're going to come back to this stream ever again, then don't bother. It's up to you. Anyways, first or second stage, I guess, is about to run out as my apoapsis is getting to about 70,000 meters. Which I don't hate here. I'll just make it go to, well, I'll angle a little more, make it go to 80,000. Whoops, that is a little too angled. Whoopsie daisies. But yeah, those thrusters are absolute monsters. That is crazy. Going insanely fast with that. Oh, Sid Zimmerman back in chat with more questionable gifts. Oh no, that's not. Oh, okay. Well, the name of it is pretty questionable. Thruster, I hardly know where. That's so real. That is so real, dude. Do I get my apoapsis farther when I start boosting like this? Yes, which means I'm just chilling. Right about here, I think. Can't wait to post this as a VOD on YouTube and get like 0 views. I may have sped up a little bit there, but I don't think that'll be an issue. This thruster is an absolute beast. Perhaps this is above 70,000, which is good. I'll just see if I can. I'm afraid the apoapsis is gonna go too high if I do this. Yeah, okay. Let's just warp here. I should be able to go through because this is above 70,000. Let's go prograde. Sure. Not gonna be the best orbit, but as long as it's good enough. Gonna do physics warp here just to align myself a little bit better. Okay, yeah, this is good enough. Now, we get a little quick save going. Get a big ol' rocket. I feel like I should have dropped this in Earth orbit. I kind of want to drop that in Earth orbit. Let me pull a maneuver real quick. I'm gonna be a good space person. and not leave trash everywhere in orbit. Let's go back to prograde here and then just boost a little bit again. Oops. I think I'll just warp here. I'll try to have my orbit just be like at like 80,000 meters. I think that'll be good. You're facing the right way. Oops. Yeah, that's even enough. Now, how in the hell do I manage to go to a different planet? Like, how do I even begin to do this? Is there a special, like, timing where, like, the planet should be, like, under me or, like, farther? I don't know. Well, there is, yes, I figured. Before you do it, did you rendezvous maneuver yet? What do you mean by that? I probably didn't because I don't know what you're saying. All I did was get to orbit, so... Alright. Also, I can use a scroll wheel to do that. Okay, that's good. Let's do this and start just burning fuel. That's might be a little bit hard. I just unlocked my scroll wheel and just let it roll. Also, I believe game clock has some transfer window functionality. Okay. I feel like I want to turn this more like around like that. I kind of want to go like that way almost. Nope. If I want less meme advice, I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't know how I would ask for better advice. Oops. I guess the problem with unlocking my scroll wheel is that it goes a little far sometimes. So what if I go instead like completely backwards to escape? What's my trajectory looking like then? Pretty good. Huh. Okay, I want to let's get rid of everything that is lagged right here. Let's get rid of that, please. Is there a way to like turn the maneuver node around without like actually using the cursor? Like I'd be getting a little too close to the sun with this one. Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty far, but don't think so? No. How about burning less fuel here? Hey, do I just like time warp a little bit until the planet is like at a better angle? Let's see, how does this like 45-degree angle from the planet looking? I believe it's time before maneuver and acceleration. What is going on with this maneuver right now? Oops. Let's try another maneuver node here. I did accidentally mess the other one up. Oh no, definitely just some trial and error going on here. This doesn't seem to be meaningful. Make the angle a little bit bigger, maybe. Alright, what about this? Add a maneuver node here. No, doesn't seem to quite make it either. Wait, do I even have the right orbit for this? Okay, how about I get the right orientation in the first place? I think that might help. I'm a little bit silly. Set as target. Yeah, I think getting the proper angle might be the start. What's the looks like I'm gonna have to go like here or something. Add maneuver. How do I have? With Minmus, it was just showing me, I think, like how to just show me the angle I needed to change to. I don't know what angle I need to change to on this one. Right, if I set that as target, it shows. Oh well, because it's orbiting around me right now. Very difficult. Let me zoom in a little more. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter right now. But what part of it is on the same level? What it back there? I guess what I'm doing right now is not really going to help. Add maneuver. Just do the same thing again. What? The sun period. Oh, that's the sun. Oh, okay. It kind of shows me like the. Now it kind of shows me when we're crossing some places. Closest approach. Okay. Inclination of Eve is like 2 degrees. Can't remember. If you miss much, it's not starting this. Okay. So, trying to see. Closest approach here is not quite good. What if I do that? I feel like I'm almost reaching it. I don't know why it's like disappearing sometimes. This is tough. It's not an easy game. I don't know how y'all do this. Gonna head out. Good luck with you. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow too, by the way. I'll definitely be on this game again sometime. Just eyeball it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to see if I can even get like a close-ish approach doing this. If I do more fuel burning. I don't like the idea of this. I feel like I'm getting farther, if anything. Closest approach. This is position. Let's see if I can get this node to be correct. Sending node. How does that work? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. I think let's do this then. Oh, are we getting somewhere almost? Oh, hold on. We have contact. Granted, it is 40 million kilometers or something, but it's something. is just only burning like 2,000 delta V, you know? Actually, I feel like that's pretty normal. I just don't have enough to... I just didn't come prepared myself. Okay. Burn time is 2 minutes and 19 seconds, so when we're about 1 minute and 10 seconds is going to be when we want to do this maneuver. This is the closest I'll get, so let's do it. Swarp the maneuver. Yeah, fair enough. I knew there were like some kind of tools you could use, but I don't mind the experimentation. I think it makes it fun and hopefully entertaining for anyone watching as well. Just watching someone learn your favorite game or one of the games you have a lot of time on. And we are burning. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit, I think. We have a guest speaker today. It's a cool little guest speaker. You want to say anything? You want to say anything, little pup? No? Yeah, okay. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. She's a little shy. She's not shy when there's like someone knocking at the door, that's for sure, but she's pretty shy when it's about talking on the channel, you know? Alright, I'm gonna have to, for sure, be careful, but... Is her name Carol? No. Her name is not Carol. That is a horrible dog name. That sounds like... It's like an old person. We're slowly getting closer to Eve. I don't even care about returning back to Kerbin intact at this point. This is experimentation. I just want to get an orbit around Eve and see how that works. Dude, this could be so much more efficient. I might look up at some point, like, the best times to go from one planet to another, in terms of, like where do I want to be respective to the other planet. But I don't think I'll get any Delta V calculators going. Okay, I'm gonna need to fine-tune this a little more now. Can I? Oops. Oh, is that my computer apps? Whatever. You can always use built-in alarm clock and wait for transfer window, no brainer. Yeah. Oops, I feel like that was a little hard here. Let's do I want to go radial in and out? Is that what I want to use for this? No, I don't want to anti-normal maybe? Maybe normal. Let's try normal. How's this? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I understand the fine-tuning of this now. Because now I can kind of like fine tune this, just like last little bit like this. And then let's go prograde. Can I set a limiter here? Very cool planet. Let's go normal again. Was I normal or anti-normal? I think I was. Oops. Wrong thing. Well, I'm pressing the Windows key instead of Alt by accident. Whoops. Let's go with a little bit less power on this. Put thrust limiter to like 6. That is a little close, I think. Okay, I like this. I like this distance. Yeah, awesome. I did it. I think I did it. Now we get out of here. I'm not gonna be doing much science here, except for I think near the next planet. I think I'm about to have to ultra time warp here. Yeah, is that 100,000? Nice. Okay, so it looks like the best transfer window would almost be when it's like directly like in between me and the sun almost. Do all the science you can do around Eve's spear. Yeah, well, just I just only I have a pilot this time and not a scientist. The scientist. Wait, which one is the scientist? Is that the one that can just store unlimited data, or is that the one that can reset the stuff? I don't know. Well, actually, I don't even think I'll make it back to Earth, anyways. Why am I bothering with thinking about that? I'll still do research once I'm like there, but scientists can reset. Okay. So here, I guess let me rescue mission, right? Maybe some other time. Oh, let me also not have the thrust limiter on this anymore. I'm gonna log pressure data because I don't need to reset using this, and I'm gonna use the thermometer log temperature here. And I'm just gonna collect those real quick. I'm gonna take the data, and I'm gonna take this data. I'm gonna close this back up. I'm gonna go back in here. And then... Nice. Do I even know where the planet is right now? No, I have no idea. No fun? I mean, I could try to do a rescue mission like on the moon at some point, right? But like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like it would be like too overwhelming. Be a pilot right now is going to be very useful for sure. So here's the periapsis. Can I focus on that planet here? Maneuver node. Let's just burn as much retrograde as possible. I have a feeling I'm not actually going to be able to I'm feeling I won't be able to actually stop around this. Is this normal? Is this supposed to take this much delta V? 3,000 just to close up an orbit? That sounds crazy. Yeah, that's like 4,000 delta V just to close up an orbit here. Um, I don't know. I feel like that's just a little crazy. What if I just say screw it and I just like, what's my trajectory back to everything else after that? Maybe let's see if I can create a trajectory that lets me would it be easier if I had approach from the other side? No, I don't think so. Then let's try to add a maneuver node that just sends me back to the Kerbin. Oh, 5K to get to Kerbin orbit, 1K outside. This is 1,000 orbit Eve. Then why did I need to use like 3,000 just to close up this orbit here? Probably because I'm just doing this wrong, I would think, right? I'm definitely doing this wrong. There are always a soon, fast, and cheap ways to do thing. Yeah, I guess I did the neither. I did the I have no idea what I'm doing. You can only choose 2 of these options. Yeah, fair enough. Can I? Oh wait, hold on. Now I'm just like burning up a lot of that for no reason. Let's see. Let's cancel that out. Let's go. Doesn't show my closest approach because I'm assuming I'm just going extremely far from it right now. Let's go with. Whoops. Oh, whoops. I accidentally press Z or shift or something there. What if I like just go like around here more and I add maneuver and then I retrograde here? Can I close up an orbit like this? No. All right, let's add a maneuver here again. I think I just want to go back to the Earth somehow. I saw closest point of contact here. Let's... This is so unhelpful. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Closest approach. Oh god. Can I pin that? Okay, yeah, I can. How do I manage this? It's not bad. We're getting somewhere. Oh, using the radial stuff might help a little bit there. Such weird fine-tuning here. Do I get closer with that? I do a little bit. Do I get closer with that? Just a bit. Ultimately, you want to rise so your orbit to the level of the target body. If you undershoot, that means you'll have to kill all the extra speed. Yeah. Gravity maneuvers can save some fuel. Yeah. Not too sure how I would do that. I'm just like so clueless about this game that... Yeah. See, like, let's say I do this, and I have like 600 fuel left. Can I like just kind of like tweak it last second? Is that something I can do? I don't know. That's that. And then what if I add this maneuver here, and then I like tweak that? Is this getting closer? Okay, I think I might be cooking here. With the idea of like tweaking this. Oh, wait. I had something for a second. Oh. Oh. Barely maneuver when you fly close to another body, say on, and use it to lose some speed effectively if you fly behind it. Use some energy. Oh, so I'm assuming I could have done this with the moon on Eve, and that would have slowed me down. Okay, I think I get that. All right, let's run this. Let's hope for the best. You only use them by luck, too lazy. That's so real. You're just casually warping 17 days. Oops. I thought it was gonna stop me at the maneuver node. Oops, wait, that's not maneuver node. Whoopsies. Yeah, now I can imagine. I'll get there eventually. I just need to finish learning how to play this game. Also forgot to get the science I needed. Oh well. I'm more focused on trying to finish up this mission right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna close those. This is like too much right now. I might have just thrown, but we'll see. Okay, my current trajectory is this. Let's target. I'm targeting Kerbin still, right? Yeah. Let's add a maneuver. It's too much delta V. I guess I should just kept going on with whatever I had there. Yeah, definitely should have. I think I had some going. I should have just trusted it. Just gonna keep this going for a little bit then. It looks like it can't decide when the closest approach is. That's definitely not it. This is rough. Let's go this way, maybe? No, this way, maybe. Okay, I think this will be what will start a future rescue mission, because there's no way I'm doing this. You know, screw it. Let's just go to whatever a close-ish encounter was, and let's find out how I get out of this. I might need an extra time warp mod at some point if I want to go to farther planets, because this seems like it's gonna take forever to go far. Well, maybe not that bad. I don't know. So far away. I think when I get like somewhat close, I'm gonna try to see if I can. This might be a mess. I just load save, bro. Last time I saved was like, I think on in Kerbin orbit, which I guess I could low save, but where is it's closest approach? Now I know hurdle. Yeah. First tries for learning. Yep. I still feel like I have not learned that well. Oh. Nope, I don't like this one. Let's try again. Closest approach. Does this help? I don't think so. It's not working. So if I go to the point of closest approach and I try to add a maneuver here, and then I don't think any amount of retrograde is going to do the trick here. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. It would have been nice if I could orbit around around Eve and then figure it out from there. But it's just not doing anything. You know what? Let's just. Maybe I go to one of the unknown objects around Kerbin instead first. I think that could be a little bit easier, if anything. Can I make the periapsis higher? Try landing on the sun? Might as well at this point. Yeah, I just can't get the periapsis to go that much higher, and all right, well, Now we go in the sun because instead of just restarting, might as well try to get as close as possible to this thing. I can't even. I literally can't. I can't do it with the fuel I got. If I revert this to, oh my god, they've been on this flight for 2 years. Well, I think I revert this to the assembly, and I end it here for now. It's the challenge to try landing in the sun. Maybe some other time. But yeah, that was done. There's no way I could. I'll have to look up not Delta V because I don't want to do Delta V stuff, but maybe just the angles to launch myself at. Other than that, I think that's gonna be it for the stream today. I'm gonna go and make some food eventually and eat and do other stuff with my day. Appreciate everyone who was watching, and I think I'm just gonna go raid someone now. If y'all have any preference of raids, I can probably check that out. Other than that, who am I following right now? There's a few people I'm following that could raid. Y'all trying to move over to someone in the same game, or just anyone? There's a few people right now running Kerbal Space Program. I also got my boy Ethan MP4 playing some Rocket League right now. I think I'll just raid Ethan. Y'all can watch some Rocket League. I'll be back on stream tomorrow at some point. If you want some extra channel points, feel free to take part in the raid. And if you don't care about the channel points, then so be it. Was that? You got a follow? Whatever name is available. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. We're now, what, 16 followers, I think? Yeah. Appreciate that. I'll be back streaming again tomorrow, so feel free to watch whenever I start streaming. It's gonna start eventually. Why is it not working? The raid things are a little odd sometimes. Right now, Daryl. Is that not working? I think so.